Chainsaw Man movie teaser trailer.
田舎のネズミと都会のネズミどっちがいい
Who is this?
最強に元気
Do we not have enough hot female characters? Oh! Denji moving up in the world. I don't really believe it though.
デンジ君みたいな面白い人
Oh wow. Oh, something's gonna go wrong. Run, Denji. Run! Run! Oh, interesting sound effect there.
私が全部教えてあげる
Well, I think it'll all work out. Is this City Mouse? If this is City Mouse, I choose City Mouse. I'll take the City Mouse, thanks. Yeah, you should run. Yeah, but I mean, is she really on Makima's level, though? Wow, this looks like it's gonna be amazing. It's got that extra movie quality.
人間は苦しんで死ぬべきだと思ったこれが正解だよな
Oh yeah, it's gonna be beautiful. I missed this show. I just saw Sharkpedo. Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Great Chainsaw Man time. Chainsaw Man is so funny because it came and went, but I think about it all the time, and I miss it. I'm glad it's getting something, even if it's not a full season 2. Denji being such a great character, and taking something that I feel is kind of a bit of a trope, I guess, obviously, in anime, but actually fleshing it out like it can be and making it more relatable. Denji is what I imagine Mineta in My Hero Academia to be if he wasn't a freaky looking purple bald dude. It's like, yeah, I understand being motivated by beautiful women. I also understand, though maybe not to Denji's degree, the danger of it and the infinite black hole you can sink into as a result of it. Also, I think it's no coincidence that the show that is the best depiction of that also manages to be one of the only shows, at least in this category, genre, that actually is compelling romantically, or romantically is not exactly the right word, but it's actually very seductive. The lust is real and palpable, and it's obvious why Makima became such a fixture in people's hearts and minds. It's probably a direct result of that very thing, being able to capture that natural life experience without trivializing it or turning it into a joke. Based on the trailer, my guesses for the movie, Makima is playing Denji again, and Denji should run, but also he should not run, and he should see it all the way to the end. Side thought, my black hole, my Makima, was a very excruciating time in my life, but weirdly it's also one of my most valued. It taught me a lot, and I don't think I mean that in like a coping way of the usual, it made me who I am today, but I had to experience once that level of deep obsession that comes from insane physical attraction. I think before that, I was one of the people who's like, I would never, but it turns out I really was just someone who had never had a chance to date somebody who I was attracted to at that level. It's different when you're dating your subjective 10 out of 10. It compromises you in a way that supersedes the rational. Also, in my quest to make that relationship work, I was able to kind of push my limits and surpass what I was capable of up to that point. And then, of course, are just like the wild memories, including near-death experiences. I felt that when he said, all the girls I fall in love with try to kill me. Anyway, I'm also guessing the other girl is using Denji for what she wants and is probably a demon like Makima in one way or the other. Come to think of it, if Denji has 2 of those problems simultaneously, that's a lot. I'm gonna guess amazing action as always. It looks beautiful just from the snippets that were shown. The City Mouse, Country Mouse thing is interesting. I think it feels familiar. I'm pretty sure it's been raised in the show before. What it makes me think of is that philosophical paradox of freedom, where like, are you more free in a compound that you cannot leave and most of your life is sort of dictated by the rules and confines of the compound, but you're relatively safe, versus you're totally free and uninhibited by any kind of law or norms or expectations, but you live outside the compound in a forest with man-eating tigers. The question being, in which are you more free? The implication, I guess, being something like being able to make all your own choices is not necessarily the definition of freedom, that a certain amount of order perhaps facilitates more freedom, or that as we experience it in life, there's kind of a trade-off between safety and choice. And if that is the case, Denji probably being far outside the compound. This is a weird reference, but it also came up in the game Catherine, which, now that I think about it, also funny because it contains the choice between 2 women. One the safe one the dangerous one, and they frame it on this sliding scale between chaos and order, I guess. My reading of the game's take on that is that either are fine, but don't do either one half-assed or else you get hit by a truck. But I remember while I was playing it, talking to a friend of mine extensively about this idea, and my choice then was that I would choose chaos because that's where the potential, the opportunity lies. Though now I might amend that to controlled chaos. I think chaos is sort of where the magic happens if you're not getting eaten by the tiger. And I don't like the country, it's too quiet, too much space for my own thoughts. Anyway, you had me at Chainsaw Man. I'm very excited for the movie. I will see you for that at an unknown date in 2025. Speaking of which, Happy New Year.